Okay, friends, our story of the week this week is The Ugly Duckling. Now, please pay attention as I read the story, because at the end of the story, I'm going to ask you some questions to see if you were paying attention. Once upon a time in spring, a mother duck sat on a nest full of eggs. Soon the eggs began to hatch. One by one, 7 small, yellow, fluffy ducklings pecked their way out of the shells. Beep, 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 they cried. Quack, 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 the mother duck answered happily. But one egg, one that was bigger than all the others, took a longer time to hatch. Finally, the big egg cracked and the duckling pecked its way out. Beep, 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 he cried. Quack, 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 the mother duck answered in surprise. Duckling number 8 did not look like the others. He wasn't small and yellow and fluffy. He was big and gray and ugly. You do not look like my other children, said the mother duck, but come along. I am going to teach all of you to swim. The big gray duckling learned to swim better than his brothers and sisters, but they teased him anyway. You don't look like us, they said. It's too bad your last duckling is not handsome like the others, an old duck said to the ugly duckling's mother. Other ducks on the lake made fun of the ugly duckling too. You can't be a duck. You don't look like us, they called as they chased the ugly duckling from one end of the lake to the other all summer long. The ugly duckling was sad and lonely. No one would swim with him or play with him. One fall day, he decided to run away. He hid in some long grass. The next day, the ugly duckling found a new lake to make his home. As he was looking for food, he met some wild geese. What kind of bird are you? The geese asked. I'm a duck, said the ugly duckling. You can't be a duck. You don't look like any ducks we've ever seen, the geese said as they flapped their wings and flew south. The weather turned colder and still the ugly duckling had no friends. One evening, he heard a noise. Honk, honk, and saw a flock of swans in the sky. Watching the swans made the ugly duckling happy. He wished he could go with them, but his wings were not strong enough to fly. Winter came. The ugly duckling spent his days trying to stay warm. Finally, spring returned. One day, the ugly duckling heard a familiar sound. Honk, honk. Some swans had come back to the lake. Seeing them made the ugly duckling happy again, but he did not want to be teased. The swans swam toward him, but the ugly duckling swam away. Let's be friends, called the swans. Why do you want to be my friend, said the ugly duckling. I'm just an ugly duckling. An ugly duckling? Cried the swans. No, you're not. You are a handsome swan like us. Just then, the ugly duckling saw his reflection in the lake. He had beautiful white feathers and a long, graceful neck. It was true. He wasn't an ugly duckling. He wasn't a duck at all. He was a beautiful swan. What a good story. I want to talk about this a little bit with you. The first question I want to ask you is, why is the mother duck surprised after the eggs hatch? Can anybody tell me why she was surprised? Very good. She was surprised because the duck that came out, he wasn't like her other ducks. He was big and gray and ugly. All right, the next question is, what does the mother duck do? What's the first thing that the mother duck did? Can anybody remember? Yes, she tried to teach all of her children to swim. That was the next thing that she did. Could he swim better than the other ducks? Does anybody remember? Yes, he was swimming so much better than the other ducks. All right, the next question is, why do the big gray duckling brothers and sisters tease him? Why do they tease him? Why do they make fun of him? Can anybody remember why they did that? Yes, because he didn't look like them. So, because he didn't look like them, they thought he was different and they made fun of him, which is not a nice thing to do. What does the ugly duckling do? Does anybody remember what he does because he was getting teased? He did. He ran away. He decided, I am tired of being made fun of. So I am going to run away. And he did. He ran away. Why does the ugly duckling swim away from the swans? Why did he think, oh, they're beautiful, but I'm going to swim away from them? Does anybody remember? He was so worried about being teased like he was before from the other ducklings that he thought they were going to make fun of him also. So he just swam away because he did not want anybody to make fun of him anymore, because that hurts our feelings. So he did not want that. What does the ugly duckling learn from the swans? Yes, that he was really a swan and he was beautiful. He was a beautiful swan and he had a graceful long neck. And when he saw his reflection in the water, when he saw himself like a mirror in the water, he knew that he wasn't ugly. He was a beautiful swan. Good job listening today on this story. I will keep doing stories for you so you can see me, and I wish I could see you every day. And I miss you all. We will talk soon. Bye.